following presentation of the National Football League.
Well, in lieu of a full cast of Falcons soaring in the upper air here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium, we've got one that does take to the skies before kickoff. That is the mascot, Freddie Falcon. And at ground level, here they come, a cauldron of Falcons also taking flight out of the tunnel and onto the field in Atlanta. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday night primetime contest between the Los Angeles Rams and the Atlanta Falcons. And his punter, Ethan Evans, going to send this one away. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. On the return, here's D. Alford. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now have the Falcons for their first possession. And leading them out, it's now in his 14th season, Brock. That's not bad for a fourth-rounder out of Michigan State back in 2012, huh? It is Kirk Cousins.
Kid, I don't think I'm the only one wondering whether or not age is catching up to Cousins. He was often injured last year, ultimately benched at the end of the season. But this is a guy who will enter the year top 20 all-time in passing in the NFL and been a durable starter for the majority of it.
And our first play of the game is going to net them a single yard.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
To the air, Cousins. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
And 8 yards to go.
Going long for him here. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. A 28-yard pickup there. And that's a Falcon first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
A handoff for Robinson, running right. Great work there to evade the tackle, but the rest of the run, pretty forgettable. No gain there. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
First down.
Cousins now off the play fake. Close to the 8. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
First down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here's Robinson. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. Give him a couple on the run, and it's now second and goal.
A pickup of 2. Brings up second and goal.
Throwing his Cousins. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's third and goal. Cousins out of the pistol here. And it's incomplete on third and goal. Okay, already a big decision to make in your opening drive, Brock. Is this 4-down territory, or do you take the field goal and be happy to start off with some points?
Well, remember, Kate, I think we're going to see this all year long. This new kickoff rule is real. You know, that ball now coming out to the 35-yard line, it affects the data and the decision-making. You're going to see more and more teams be aggressive, and I would be. All in all, Kate, we call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Blake Corum now to return it. He's got a lane up past the 30. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting all the way out to their own 40. For the Rams offense, getting out there for their opening drive of the game. It's a 17-year pro steering this ship, Brock, an active leader in basically every passing category and continuing to try and build that Hall of Fame case. Matthew Stafford.
All this guy did was lead the Rams to the playoffs for the 3rd time in 4 years, Kate, a season ago. giving them their first postseason win, in fact, since Super Bowl 56. This guy, he already sits top 10 in career completions, yards, and touchdowns. He's been the model of consistency.
At the 46-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Sanford. Shovel pass complete. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Third and just 2 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Running for the marker with Williams. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down. The Rams are set to punt. Back deep for the Falcons is Mike Hughes. And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30. Well, Brock, this game, like all of our games this week, one piece of our John Madden Thanksgiving celebration weekend. The way that the NFL and all of us here at EA Sports honor a legendary figure in the history of this game on a holiday he held dear. So for Brock, myself, everybody on our great EA Sports crew, hope you had an excellent Thanksgiving, everybody, and a great weekend of football. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Looking to throw. Cousins. A nice run here past the 35. And he's finally brought down up to the 48. Going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
At the 21-yard line.
1st and 10, a run to Robinson. Escapes the defender, and he's in! It's an Atlanta touchdown! The Falcons make it a 9-point advantage. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown! Well, Brock started small at first, but then he found that lane, and it was a race to the end zone from that point on.
And it takes a little bit of everybody. How many times do we hear these coaches tell us, if you're going to get a run play for a big gain, it takes the whole group, all 10 of them around him have to do their job. Got to block up front, receivers got to block on the perimeter. They all get it done, and a big chunk run follows.
Zane Gonzalez on for the point after try. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Falcons make it a 10-point ball game.
Falcons 10, Rams nothing. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Here's Jordan Whittington on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So the LA offense getting out there for their second drive. They now trail by double digits after that last score, Brock. It's 10-0 partway through here. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. They fake the handoff now, Stafford. Completed left side to Smith. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
At the 21-yard line.
Stafford from the gun. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
3rd down and 11.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. down.
Loss of 8 yards. 3 and out.
Ethan Evans on that punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Across the 45. And he's down to the 42-yard line. The Falcons, running back Bijan Robinson, getting set to begin another drive. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, that expected defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much, those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards.
First and 10 from the 32.
And the Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the
Back to throw,
32.
Cousins. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. That throw intended for Drake London. And now it's second
It's
down.
now second and 10.
Here's Cousins. To the right side and reeled in by London. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a Falcon first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 13.
On the play fake, it's Cousins. Coming near the goal line. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
The line of scrimmage.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Brings up third and 1.
Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. Falcons on top inside of Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Third down, 1 yard to go. Looking to throw on third and 1. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons grow their lead just before halftime. Kyle Pitts with the touchdown. Well, good luck stopping the big fella that close to the goal line, Brock. I've always thought that the distance right there is just made for tight ends to score touchdowns.
Yeah, and it's not just the sport that you also love to cover in basketball. It's all about matchups. You get near the red zone and into the end zone, matchups become critical. And when you got a dude like this that's a mismatch maker, you feed him.
Gonzalez now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Falcons take a 3-possession lead.
17. Rams nothing. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Corum now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Out come the Rams on offense. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
You know, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
They'll motion Smith left. Here's Williams to start the drive. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
And the Rams first down. A gain of 12. And the Rams first down.
First down throw here for Stafford. He takes it himself. And he will slide down just a little bit shy of getting that first down, but better to avoid the hit. Smart play there. That's going to set up second and 1 at most.
Brings up second and a yard at the 46-yard line. Working
from the gun. Here's Stafford. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And he's going to be down within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. They kick the running back in motion. Throwing now on first down. Stafford has him on the quick hitter. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. Brought in. And that's going to be an 8-yard gain, it looks like, as it puts them in goal to go. Offense in position now. It's first and goal. Now Stafford again. Screen here for Williams. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams get their first points of this game just before halftime. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Harrison Mevis on to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Rams cut the lead down to 10.
17.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half. Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
He'll throw it. The left side is caught by Pitts. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. So entering the locker rooms, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
As always, big thanks to our guy Scott Hansen and everyone down in Orlando. We're back looking at a 2-score game here, Brock, as our third quarter gets underway. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Corum now on the return. Jukes away from one. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Rams ready to get things started on offense to begin the third. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Ready.
Stafford. Throwing the out route complete. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. After a good pickup, they've got second and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Slot man motioned over. Throwing now, Stafford. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Nice pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
It's third down and 4 yards to go.
Now Stafford to throw. That one is incomplete. incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Looking to return from the 29. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play.
Offside. Defense.
Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him.
Still fourth down.
The defensive miscue keeps him out there, and now they've got to defend a 1st and 10. Here's Stafford. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
First down. It's a gain of 10.
On the play fake, here's Stafford.
First down, Rams.
It's a reception for Tyler Higbee. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down.
Stafford's going to throw once more. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That is Jalen Walker. And he brings it back for the pick 6 and the Atlanta touchdown.
Gosh, I love that play on so many levels, Kate. Making the interception already a terrific effort by everybody involved. But to put the cherry on top, to take it all the way back to the house, it required extra effort from everybody, and they get the job done.
Gonzalez now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Falcons take a 3-possession lead.
Falcons 24, Rams 7. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Whittington now on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. The Rams set to go on offense once more. You're really going to have to rebuild any momentum from scratch here, Brock. Coming off that pick 6 that just made the hole there in deeper. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Stafford now off the play fake. Hits him on the out route. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
A gain of 21 yards. And the Rams
1st and 10. Here's Stafford. Right side into the hands of Adams. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off in the line. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 40-yard line.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Shotgun snap to Stafford. Connects with Adams again. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
The Rams, first down. A gain of 13 yards.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down.
37-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's
Another run for Williams. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Just a single yard, but that's going to be enough to move the chains. All set to go now from the 35.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Stafford now on 1st down. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
Intended for Kobe
Following the
Parkinson.
incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
To 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Stafford from the gun. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Intended for
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
brings up 3rd down and 10.
Third and long for him here. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack.
A loss of 6 yards. And it's 4th down.
The Rams are set to punt.
Formation for the
Then
Rams.
Evans, the one to kick it away. And this just gets past the 20 before going out.
1st and 10.
The Falcons are ready for their next possession. They are in great shape here as we wind down this 3rd quarter. They've got a 3-score lead. Another, and that could put this just too far out of reach. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
All right, we reached the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It's the Falcons in possession, and they have set themselves up well to get the victory here. Second down now, 7 to go. To the air, Cousins. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. That one intended for Drake London. And that brings up 3rd down.
Forbes on the coverage.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Gets this one to London. The 40. Now he's past the 25. Drake London. All the way. That's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Drake London with the touchdown. Well, Brock, it speaks to the constant threats that these slant routes pose, that we aren't all too surprised when one of them breaks for something much bigger than it's designed, right? And it ends just like it did in a touchdown.
Yeah, Kate, that's exactly right. And the great quarterback coaches, they demand of their QBs to put it right on the money. Because when you hit that exact spot, when you don't slow your receiver down and he can catch and run, especially with the elite athletes at that position in this league, big plays follow.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons make it a 24-point ball game.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Corum now on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. And they take the field feeling pretty beaten down with how this one's gone. Even if they're keeping their heads high, Brock, not a whole lot they've been able to do so far.
In these moments, I think of golfers, right in a tournament. They don't want to look at the scoreboard. They don't want to see how much they're down. They just want to take it shot by shot by shot. It's exactly what this offense has got to do.
And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. The rookie from Notre Dame able to take him down. To line they come, 2nd down.
2nd and 11 at the 22-yard line.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. That's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
7 yards. It's 3rd down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Pitch dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down.
Ethan Evans in punt formation for the Rams.
And he dodged the tackle. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Falcons and Kirk Cousins headed back out to the field now. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. Down the sideline inside the 40. And he's finally brought down at the 33. They get 19 on that pickup. And that is good enough for an Atlanta 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Looking to throw, Cousins. Pitts brings it in. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
Falcons 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
From the red zone now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
To 2nd and 10.
Now it's Cousins. And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons keep running away with this. Drake London with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yeah.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Gonzalez now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Falcons continue piling on to this lead.
38, Rams 7. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Corum now on the return. Making some progress here. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Man in motion out of the slot. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down.
Up 2nd and 11 at the 33-yard line.
To throw, Stafford. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're heading the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Rams trying to do some window dressing. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Up the gut they go with Williams. And this run's good for a 9-yard pickup. It still leaves them short. That brings up 4th down. They're out now, ready to punt it.
Ethan Evans in punt formation for the Rams.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Falcons and Drake London headed back out onto the field. And I think by this point we can all agree, Brock, that he is not going to be stopped until the clock stops at the end of this game. He just continues to make catches count in this 2nd half. Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Robinson on the inside give. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Back at the 26-yard line.
Open ahead in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 13.
Cousins out of the pistol here. the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So with the Falcons set to punt on fourth, on comes Bradley Pinion. And thankfully, he hasn't been needed until the final quarter. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. The Rams headed out to the field now. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for him. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Williams. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12. At the 30.
Stafford back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. For the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. That's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
A loss of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
So the Falcons earn the win in this one. And it's not quite a full game shutout, Brock, but keeping that other side off the board in the second half, that sure went a long way towards securing them this win. Made things a lot easier for everyone else to operate in the closing stages of the game. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. A well-earned win for the Falcons as we say goodbye from Atlanta.